This is the Action Research Project created by McDonnell. What is action research? Action research is a cycle of planning, acting, observing, and reflecting. Phillips and Carr, 2014, discussed that teachers, who are also action researchers, can create new possible ways of thinking. Action research helps teachers come up with potential solutions to problems. It is also ongoing, so teachers can always re-examine their ideas. Choosing a topic. Action research can help educators find solutions to problems. When choosing my topic, I knew I wanted to work on children's literature. Multicultural children's literature has always been a passion of mine, and throughout different strategies, such as interviews, forum posts, and collaboration, I narrowed my action research to help educators find the characteristics of high-quality, diverse books. Choosing a topic, problem to solve. Multicultural education for children is crucial in an ever-growing diverse world. But how does a teacher, parent, or student know that the multicultural book they are picking up is high quality? This is the problem I want to solve in my action research. Choosing a topic, action research question. My action research question to solve the problem will be, what are the characteristics of high-quality multicultural children's literature? Highlights from current research. The current research shown by my literature review and annotated bibliography can help teachers understand the importance of diverse books and show them ways to distinguish some characteristics of high-quality children's multicultural literature. Here are some of the highlights on the current research and websites. Augusto, 2012. High-quality multicultural literature should use the characteristics of accuracy, expertise, respect, purpose, and quality for the criteria of evaluation. Santora, 2013, showed that using multicultural children's literature can help children to grow up to be less discriminatory. When selecting books, educators should look for these characteristics: plot, characters, setting, style, theme, point of view, accuracy, believable characters, authentic language, pictures, text, bias, intended audience age, and more. Here are some highlights from scholarly journals. Al-Hazza, 2010. Children's literature should reflect its diverse world. It's also important to work on activities after reading diverse books. Vista, 2012. The authors of multicultural literature must portray the culture authentically and accurately. Morgan, 2011. Authentic cultural books should accurately represent the social issues, setting, and make sure that characters have different traits and physical characteristics. Here are some more highlights from scholarly journals. Robinson, 2013. When children are exposed to high-quality multicultural literature, it helps them build empathy and understanding. Varga Dubai, 2013. Children should be taught to think critically about the books they are picking out. Wisman, 2018. This was a study about introducing multicultural literature to a classroom in take-home bags. They also had family discussions over food about the books. It was an effective study to expose more people to high-quality multicultural literature. Here are some highlights of the current research found in books. Easton Thomas, 2007, created an annotated bibliography of high-quality multicultural children's literature, and he sorted it by theme. Oswald and Simolian, 2011, helped educators pick high-quality literature through looking at authenticity, accuracy, multi-dimensions of culture, details, interpretation, interactions, language, dialogue, balanced collections, and more. Temple, Martinez, and Yoko, 2006, said that teachers should offer books to students as windows to other cultures and mirrors so that students can see themselves represented. Here are the implications of the current research. These websites, scholarly articles, and books help to give a good foundation for my research, and they give a starting point for important characteristics and the reasoning why it's so important for students to be exposed to high-quality, multicultural literature. Research methodology. My question is, what are the characteristics of high-quality, multicultural children's literature? The methods I choose to use are mixed methods. McAllister states researchers can use multiple methods to collect data. The method for collecting data will be mixed methods, but will mostly involve qualitative data. My methods will involve a teacher questionnaire, a family Google Form survey, and a student focus group. The reasoning behind this methodology for mixed methods is that most of my results will involve words, and Blackstone from the Saylor Foundation 2015 discusses that qualitative data is shown with words, whereas quantitative data is shown with numbers. The teacher questionnaire will be mixed methods because it will have qualitative questions, but it will also have a quantitative scale where teachers evaluate their current classroom libraries. The family Google Form survey and the student focus group will be qualitative only. Data collection triangulation. Collecting data from 3 sources will create data triangulation, but Chatterjee 2012 discusses that using data triangulation helps researchers have more reliable and valid data. My 3 data collection points will be the teacher questionnaire, the student focus group, and the family questionnaire. All of these will help me find the characteristics of high-quality children's multicultural literature. Data collection. Triangulation, Part 1, Teacher Data. The first part of data triangulation is a teacher questionnaire. Most of the questions will be qualitative, asking about characteristics of high-quality multicultural literature, favorite diverse books, why, and more. The other question will ask teachers to evaluate their current libraries. This will involve quantitative data because it will be based on the Likert scale. The teacher questionnaire will be weighted the most heavily when analyzing data because of their expertise. Data collection, teacher classroom library evaluation. This is the part of the quantitative data based on the Likert scale. You can see there's book collections and the types. Number 5 means I have plenty of these books in my classroom. Number 1 means I have no types of these books in my classroom. Data collection triangulation. Part 2, the family survey. The second part of the data triangulation is the family questionnaire. It will involve qualitative questions, and it will be done through Google Forms. This way, it can be electronic, sent out to parents or email addresses, and the data will be easier to organize as well, because it's easy to show Google Form results in Google Sheets. Data collection triangulation. Part 3, student focus group. The third part of the data collection is a student focus group. Since I teach first grade, it will involve first graders and will supply qualitative data. The focus questions will include the teacher reading different multicultural books to students, then asking them about the characteristics of the book, their favorite book, and why. Collaboration importance. Collaborating is very important throughout the whole action research process. Teachers can always learn from one another, so can researchers. I use collaboration with interviewing fellow teachers, discussion posts, and more to narrow down my research project. Collaboration will also be used with the results of this research before I create a visual guide to send out. Teachers can also use collaboration to share their high-quality multicultural children's literature. Data organization. I will organize the data to see if there are trends with common characteristics, and more. I will create a bar graph with the Likert data and a pie graph with the common characteristics data. After analyzing the data, I will create a visual guide with a checklist for teachers and families to help them find more high-quality multicultural children's literature. Data analysis techniques. I will assess the quantitative Likert data by finding the averages and putting it into a bar graph. I will assess the teacher qualitative data by using the program NVivo. Informally, I will organize the family data on Google Forms, which will translate to Google Sheets. Then I will put it into NVivo as well to spot any trends. I will assess the student focus group data by using the program NVivo. I will also record the student focus group data in my live lesson room to make it easier to use the program and assess the data. Data analysis, technique, reasoning. Averaging the quantitative data and putting it into a bar graph can help teachers visualize the missing parts of the classroom libraries across the school. According to QSR International Pty Limited NVivo is the most used qualitative and mixed methods data analysis software tool used by academics and professional researchers globally. I am choosing NVivo because it can help analyze data across methods and look for commonalities. Here are my anticipated results from the teacher Likert data. As you can see, they are in a graph based on the averages of the quantitative data. Anticipated results. Possible outcome 1. The possible outcome of the anticipated result is that teachers' biggest gaps are diverse religious books, socioeconomic books, ability books, and books at children's reading levels. Teachers may need help finding high-quality books in these areas, and they should look at the characteristics that make up high-quality literature in order to find those types of books. Anticipated results. Possible actions based on outcomes. Actions based on these anticipated results and outcomes would be to have a teacher meeting to discuss the data results, collaborate with these teachers on the types of missing books, discuss book sharing options, discuss books at the local or school library that may fill in these gaps, discuss ways to find more high-quality diverse books in these areas needed, discuss maybe writing grants to buy more high-quality multicultural children's books, discuss buying more diverse books of the missing types using the characteristics of high-quality literature implied by the data triangulation. Anticipated results 2. Here are some common characteristics of high-quality multicultural children's literature based on the research data. Most common was accuracy, then character traits, then illustrations, then dialogue, then author authenticity. Anticipated results, possible outcome 2. The possible outcome of these anticipated results is that teachers and families had similar characteristics, such as accuracy, character traits, author authenticity, illustrations, and dialogue. Overall, in this possible outcome, the most common characteristic that people felt was the most important was the accurate portrayal of the culture in books. Anticipated results, possible actions based on outcomes. Here are some actions based on these anticipated results and outcomes. I would create a checklist on the most important characteristics found by this research. The checklist would definitely include accuracy, character traits, illustrations, author authenticity, and dialogue. I would put this checklist on a visual guide that also includes the teacher's favorite high-quality diverse books and why. I would discuss this checklist and the visual guide at a staff meeting and give it out to teachers. I would also send this checklist and visual guide to families to help them pick out high-quality multicultural books at their local library. Here are some other anticipated results. Some possible teacher favorite diverse books: The Name Jar, Ordinary People Change the World, Snowy Day, Whistle for Willie, Big Red Lollipop, and Red, A Crayon Story. Characteristics:
these books share accuracy, strong characters, different perspectives. Some of the family diverse books are...
Here are some more anticipated results.
Elmer, It's Okay to Be Different, and Wonder. These books celebrate differences and uniqueness. The student focus group favorite was Whistle for Willie.
Here's the final anticipated.
The main reason why was he never gave up, which showed it was a relatable, strong character.
Anticipated results, possible outcome 3.
The possible outcome of these ones show that the teacher, family, and student favorite diverse books, and it shows the characteristics that make them high quality. Some actions based on this would be to create a visual guide on the back of the checklist of the favorite diverse books and the characteristics seen in them. You could discuss this at staff meetings, give this to teachers, give this to families, give this to students, and hopefully the visual guide along with the checklist will help all of them pick out more high-quality multicultural children's literature. The intended audience would be teachers,
research,
family and students, and librarians and administration staff. The next step would be to do this yearly, because action research is a cycle.
Next steps.
The conclusion is, I believe that my action research could potentially solve the proposed problem of helping teachers, students, and families pick out high-quality diverse books by using the checklist, visual guide, and looking at favorite diverse books.
Conclusion.